YouTubers have faced life-threatening situations, from KSI being brutally attacked by a hater to MrBeast nearly dying in a car accident. But what happens when reckless behavior leads to disaster? Here are 9 times YouTubers almost lost their lives, starting with one of the most controversial creators, Jack Doy. Known for his reckless antics, multiple arrests, and provoking strangers, Jack's carelessness finally caught up with him. While live streaming and driving his McLaren on a rainy highway, he ignored the road to read his chat, only to lose control and crash into the barriers. Number 9. Jack Doy's reckless exploitation. Jack Doy's near-death experience wasn't just a result of reckless behavior, it also exposed his disturbing priorities. After crashing his McLaren due to distracted driving, his friend was left bleeding badly from the impact. Instead of immediately helping him or calling for emergency assistance, Jack saw the moment as an opportunity for contentment. He handed his injured friend a camera, instructing him to record everything rather than tending to his wounds. His complete disregard for the severity of the situation shocked viewers, making it clear that he valued views over human life. Number 8. Gina Smith's close call with a moving tram. Gina Smith, formerly part of the YouTube duo behind Boyfriend vs. Girlfriend, experienced a life-threatening moment while filming a vlog in San Francisco. In the video, which has since been deleted, Gina and her then-boyfriend Jesse Wellens were exploring the city when they decided to ride one of its famous trams. While attempting to capture the perfect photo, Gina stepped onto the edge of the tram, unaware of an oncoming vehicle heading straight toward her. Jesse spotted the approaching tram in a split second and shouted for her to step back. She moved just in time, avoiding what could have been a fatal accident. The incident serves as a stark reminder of how a single misstep in the pursuit of the perfect shot can lead to disastrous consequences. Number 7. KSI attacked by a stranger. Unlike Jack, whose actions led to his own accident, KSI's life-threatening encounter came from an unpredictable stranger. While grabbing food at an In-N-Out restaurant with friends, he was suddenly attacked by an unknown man. The assailant's motives were unclear. Was he mentally unstable or holding a personal grudge, or simply looking to make a scene? The altercation quickly escalated, spilling into the restaurant as employees attempted to intervene. Despite efforts to restrain the attacker, he managed to break free, leaving everyone shaken. The randomness of the attack made it even more terrifying, proving that public figures can become targets at any moment. Number 6. Logan Paul's skydiving nightmare. Logan Paul, known for pushing limits, found himself in a life-or-death situation during his skydiving sessions. Having developed a passion for extreme sports, he had jumped from planes countless times and never expected anything to go wrong. However, his parachute failed to deploy during one particular dive, causing him to spin uncontrollably as he plummeted toward the ground. In sheer panic, he realized his only hope was the reserve parachute. Acting fast, he cut loose the failed chute and deployed the backpack, which opened just in time. Despite the terrifying ordeal, Logan remained remarkably composed under pressure, a stark contrast to another creator known for his impulsiveness, IShowSpeed. Number 5. IShowSpeed's firework disaster. IShowSpeed's reckless behavior nearly had fatal consequences when he set off fireworks inside his home. What started as another chaotic livestream quickly spiraled into a life-threatening situation as sparks flew dangerously close to flammable objects. However, the real shock came when his mother unexpectedly arrived during the accident. Completely unaware of the risk he had created, Speed panicked as the room filled with smoke. His mother, witnessing the chaos, was terrified, repeatedly asking if there was a fire while Speed tried to downplay the situation. The sheer stress of the moment led to her suffering a heart attack, turning what he likely saw as a harmless stunt into a near tragedy. Fireworks are not toys, yet Speed's carelessness put his mother's lives at risk, proving how dangerous his reckless behavior can be. Number 4. Karl Jacobs' near-death firework mishap with MrBeast. Karl Jacobs, a member of MrBeast's crew, had a similar reckless moment involving fireworks, but this time it wasn't just his own life at risk. During the filming of I Bought the World's Largest Firework, MrBeast and his team prepared to launch a firework worth $160,000, so massive that it was reportedly a world record. While the setup required careful precision, Karl, in a moment of complete disregard for safety, jokingly attempted to stick his head inside one of the gigantic firework. "Do you think I could fit my head in this one?" he asked, seemingly unaware of the dangerous situation. Though the firework hadn't been lit yet, any slight disturbance could have triggered an early detonation, potentially killing Karl and injuring everyone nearby. Thankfully, an instructor intervened just at the time, preventing what could have been a horrific accident. While Karl may have thought it as a harmless joke, it was a stark reminder that fireworks are not toys and can turn deadly in an instant. Number 3. Casey Neistat's brush with death on a Chilean mountain. Renowned filmmaker and adventure vlogger Casey Neistat encountered one of the most terrifying moments of his life in a 2015 video titled "The Day I Almost Died." While attempting to climb a mountain in Chile, Casey and his companions found themselves lost at an altitude of 21,000 feet, where the extreme conditions began taking a toll on their bodies. Due to the lack of oxygen, Neistat and his team repeatedly blacked out while making their way to the summit. He later revealed that he had little recollection of the ordeal, only vague memories of exhaustion and footage documenting their struggle. Reflecting on the experience, Neistat admitted, "I felt closer to not making it than any other time in my life." His story underscores the harsh realities of high-altitude mountaineering and the life-threatening risks of pushing everyone to their limits in extreme environments. Number 2. MrBeast's reckless fidget spinner experiment. Before becoming the massive philanthropist and challenge-based YouTuber he is today, MrBeast was known for bizarre and sometimes dangerous experiments. One of his most famous or infamous stunts involved testing the durability of a fidget spinner by smashing it at various objects, including his own face. While this was risky, Jimmy escalated the challenge by slamming the spinner into fragile items like wine glasses and light bulbs, sending sharp shards flying in all directions. However, the most reckless part of the stunt came when he attempted to break 2 Coca-Cola glass bottles by smashing them together. Okay, that didn't work, he said after one first failed attempt, before trying again with more force. The glass shattered violently this time, sending jagged pieces flying at him. The impact left Jimmy bleeding, and he quickly realized the danger of his actions. Not only could he have seriously injured himself, but his audience, many of whom were young and impressionable, might have been tempted to try it themselves. Number 1. MrBeast's terrifying highway incident. While some of MrBeast's risks were self-inflicted, one of his scariest brushes with death happened unexpectedly. While on an 8-hour road trip with his friends while driving, the person behind the wheel suddenly said he wasn't feeling well and had to pull over. Before they could react, he passed out mid-drive, his head slumping forward while the car was still moving at over 80 miles per hour. Realizing the immediate danger, Jimmy, who was in the passenger seat, grabbed the steering wheel to prevent the car from veering off the road. However, there was another issue. The unconscious driver's foot was still pressing the gas, causing it to gain even more speed. With no way to wake him up, Jimmy had to think fast, trying to maneuver the vehicle toward the shoulder. Just as he thought the worst was over, the driver suddenly woke up, but instead of stopping the car, he panicked and slammed his foot on the gas. The vehicle lurched forward at full speed, forcing Jimmy to make a split-second decision. He yanked the wheel to the right, deliberately crashing the car into a concrete barrier to abruptly stop it. Everyone survived, but it was a terrifying reminder of how quickly a normal drive can turn into a life-threatening situation. If you found these stories shocking and eye-opening, subscribe for more content. From viral stunts gone wrong to behind-the-scenes drama, we cover it all. Don't forget to hit that like button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.